And we are live. Oh, Dirty's here. Heck yeah. Yeah, Dirty. Dude, we was having so many issues on OBS. I don't know what we got to find another alternative for this OBS thing. It's just crappy. It is crap. What Mixer? What'd you say?
Yeah, I don't understand the Discord, man. It's just they just got a whole bunch of crap that just mashed up together. I mean, it should be just one button to push to join. You know what I'm saying? People in the conversation. I don't need all this other extra crap and different chats and all this. Like that's why I said, man, forget it. I'm done.
Ah, man,
Yes.
I'm just thinking about just staying on this old format because it's just like keep doing shit like this. I would draw away the crowd from coming back. They're gonna be like, yeah, he keeps having issues and stuff. Yeah, hopefully they come back. I sent G Rock the link. Hopefully he will show up. He said he told us to stay. He said he's gonna stay late a little bit from this job. So well, at least we got at least 4 of us right now. Alex and Nick is here. Wait till we get some more people here. Let them know us.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it live already?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
Has anybody checking the stream out? I don't think we have any issues.
Looks okay.
Looks okay. Okay. So how much is this XSplit, man? I'm thinking.
Let me take a look. XSplit. XSplit. Oh, they have 2 different ones. There's a gameplay one and a broadcasting one.
Yeah.
They want to charge you twice? Is that what it is?
I guess so.
What a bunch of assholes.
Mm-hmm.
And their website is pretty trash. It won't even load.
Ha! Really?
Okay, there we go. Now it's loading. How much does it cost? I don't see the price. Where are you? Okay, save 55% on an XSplit Premium Lifetime license. How much does that cost? So if you do for 3 months, it's $8.32 per month. If you sign up for 12 months, it's $5 per month. If you do 36 months, it's $4.17 a month. And if you do the lifetime one, it's $200.
$200 lifetime.
Lifetime.
Well, that's not bad for lifetime. Well, depends on how long they're gonna stay in business.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
I'm saying, don't say lifetime if you're gonna get out of business.
Yeah,
a lawsuit's gonna happen.
well, let me see. If you do 1 year, 1 year would be $60. If you do 3 years, that will be 3 years is $150. So lifetime is $200. 3 months is let's see, 3 months is basically $25 for 3 months.
Yeah. Well, I guess we ain't got no issues. Ain't nobody saying that, huh?
It looks like it's working.
Okay. Oh, where'd Dirty go? He was just here.
He dropped, I guess.
I don't know.
Let's just start, man. I got shit to do today.
I guess. Who else on the chat? Yeah, what's up, y'all? What's up? Sorry, we got a late start. OBS is a piece of shit, man. OBS sucks, man. Like I'm just up to here with OBS, man. Like I keep trying and freaking keep giving me problems. I keep on readjusting my settings and it just keep messing up, man. Like I don't know what the hell. I'm at to try something different, whatever. But appreciate y'all coming. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share. Get the people back that was here a while ago. Let them know that we are starting right now. So like I said, man, if this is the format we have to go until we can figure out something else, then this is going to be the format because this is plain simple. We just go straight on Google Hangout and we just go live and talk. Like if this is what we have to do, this is what we have to do because that extra stuff, man. Like I'm just sick and tired of dealing with it, man. So let's go and get started. Gonna get our intros out the way. Hopefully G-Rock, he will show up. He's working a little late, so hopefully he gets here. So yeah, let's go and get our intros out the way and I'm gonna say what games we've been playing this week. Start with you, Alex.
What's going on, everyone? ActivesiN here. What I've been playing, Shadow of Colossus, and I beat that. Now I'm playing Bayonetta 2 on the Switch, and it's amazing. And it's like the best game ever, and you need to get it. I've beat it on normal. I'm playing through it again on hard, and I gotta play through it a third time on third climax so I can get that chain chomp weapon.
Chain chomp.
Chain chomp. Yomp.
I gonna go with you, Nick.
All right, Gamer Nick. I've been playing Bayonetta and Mario Odyssey and some Dragon Ball Fighters.
Okay, I didn't play Dragon Ball Fighters over a week. I'm going to get back on that. All right, Dirty.
I'm not good at it.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Dirty. I've been playing some PUBG. I've been playing some Neo Geo on the Switch. Been playing the Dreamcast, and I went back to play All Pro 2K8, the best football game ever. Better than
NFL Blitz is the best football game ever, sir.
No, when it comes to realistic.
Okay.
Arcade, I can agree with you, but simulated football, 2K is the best. Madden
it is the best.
Madden is just arcade, trying to be similar.
Okay, what's up? Like I said, what's up? It's your boy Rick Gaming 27. Appreciate everybody joining today. Like I say, please hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's please get more people here. And like I say, apologize for the hiccups we had a while ago. Let's go and continue the show. The games I've been playing, I didn't really play many games last week because of the birth of my son.
Don't use that kid as an excuse.
I played a little Xbox, little PlayStation, not much. I got back on Record the other day. It plays a lot better. The load times are still kind of horrendous, but the reason why I stopped playing Record because I felt that I was just everywhere, and I think it was a glitch in there because I remember I spent the hour trying to find where the hell I was supposed to go. Yeah, I put the game down for damn near a year. And now I got back on it with the updates and the enhancements, and the game looks a lot better. And they fixed the bugs, so yes, I'm back on track. Hopefully I can beat this game this weekend. It's turned out to be a good game after that.
It is a good game.
After that,
I had to restart. Like I was like halfway through. I was like 80% through the game, but then I stopped playing for like almost a year. Then they had the definitive version, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna restart." It's a good game though.
I'm glad they didn't charge us extra for the game.
Yeah, you get a free update.
Good thing I bought it freaking digital.
Yeah.
So got some couple talks we're gonna talk about tonight. We're gonna try not to go too long. People got he got to do what he got to do, and I got to get ready. I got a plan for tomorrow. I'm trying to plan what I'm gonna do to spend all this income tax money so I can blow it off. Let me see. Of course, we're going to talk about some Donald Stump. I'm not trying to turn this to a political argument, whatever, conversation. Like it's just this whole gun violence thing is just out of control, man. And the excuses, they just running out of excuses, man. Like, come on, man. We know what the deal is, and for him to let me see if I can find that article. You got the article in front of you, Alex? If you
Yeah, I got one from Forbes. I'll put it in the chat here. Oh, won't the chat come out? Okay, well, I will just send it to you on Twitter then.
So
okay,
yeah,
there you go.
Your screen a little blurry. What'd you do last time to fix it, Alex? You a little blurry.
Man, it is crystal clear on my end. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn the camera off, and then we're gonna continue. I'm not spending another hour with that kind of nonsense.
So what did you do last time to fix it? I forgot.
I didn't do anything. All I did was leave the call and come back. That was it.
Okay, leave the call, come back. It takes 2 seconds. Whatever. You just lazy. He did it. He did it. Okay. He just gave me the article off of Twitter. Let me see. I'm waiting on it to load up, and I need to see who is in the chat. Who's in the chat? Give some shout outs. Who's in the chat? What's up, Jerry?
Is it still blurry?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn that off.
What's up, Nitwit? Flyform, Skip Bayless, Arfin Ali, EJ. What's up? Who else is here? Garden State Boss, Kayvon, Handsome. Oh, okay. Muhammad Ali, Xbox is not the best box. I'm sorry.
It's the worst box.
So George Bush doesn't care about black people. he said your camera is running 240p. What's up, Danny? Who else is here? What's up, Shadow? CVL. What's up? Get some more people here. We at 25 now. Let's get some more people here. Okay. All right. And yeah, G-Rock, he just said he said they working him like a slave, so he'd be here when he gets here. Okay, let me try to read this. Okay, in the wake of last week's horrifying school shooting park in Florida, we've seen a renewed interest in the gun safety debate and even a sharper focus on groups like the NRA and its allies in the government. You know, I'm not gonna read all this. Where is this? Where's Trump's statement at?
It's scroll down. It's just above the little video of him.
Above the video?
Yeah, it's the one in quotations.
Okay. Quotations. Okay, and then you go the further step, and that's the movies.
It's the one above that.
Oh, above that. Okay.
The president told Florida, that one.
Okay. The president told Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi that I'm hearing more and more people seeing the level of violence in the school video games is really shaping young people's thoughts. And then you go further step, and that's the movies. You see these movies. There's a violent, the kid able to see the movie if sex isn't involved, but killing isn't involved. Maybe we need to put a rating system for that. It is rating system. What you talking about? The fact is that you having movies come out that are violent with the killing and everything else. Then maybe that's another thing we need to discuss. So yeah, that's basically his statement. I'm still trying to figure out why is he still rated system? That's been a rating system in movie for like forever. And video games, we already know when the rating system became in video games. It was just the Mortal Kombat debacle and the Night Trap back in the early 90s. So we already know about that. So the deal with this is when it comes to video game violence in general, boy, you type so goddamn hard, Alex. When it comes to video game violence in general, like or movies, like there's always a rating system, you know, like if there's a movie that has sex, a lot of violence, a lot of gore, same with video games. Like I'm an adult and I have children. What is the most adult thing to do? You keep it away from kids. So like you can't just blame it on video games. You gotta blame it on the parents. We got a lot of nuts in this country. They just let their kids do anything. They let their kids do everything. So yeah. Stop trying to blame it on video games. Stop trying to blame it on movies. Stop trying to blame it on every other little thing. Like, let's just be real, man. Like I said, I ain't trying to turn this to a political thing. Like, come on, man. Let's just call it for what it is. If it was a Mexican, Muslim, or black person, like, come on. I ain't trying to turn it to a race thing. They will set new laws and regulations to make sure this won't happen. But let's just be real. All the mass shootings, I won't say all, at least 85% and up of mass shootings is always, by young white guys. It's or a few of them old, but it's mostly white guys.
Lone wolves.
Lone wolves. Mental illness. So
mental illness, lone wolves.
So enough is enough with this shit. Stop trying to beat it around the bush. There is a problem in their community. There's a problem. Like, stop trying to make excuses for this shit and freaking lay down some laws. Like the gun violence is outrageous. The United States take up 5% of the world's population, but yet have over 30% of the world's mass shootings.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. So how can we control gun violence? You got to get rid of these guns from some of these nuts. I'm not saying get rid of completely. Like, you go to gun shows, especially in Texas, you go to gun shows and freaking they don't even ask for ID. They don't even ask for they ask for ID, but they don't even ask for a background check. They don't do a background check. You can just go to a gun show and you could just freaking buy a gun. But like I say, man, this is just dumb, retarded, and keep on making all these damn excuses, but yet don't want to go to the bigger problem. There's an elephant in the room that they just don't want to address. Like,
yeah, it's far too easy for you guys to acquire guns. They don't seem strict enough where, like, clearly mental people are buying these guns fairly easily. Because, like, here in Canada, it's not an easy task to get a gun. I've actually never seen a person in public with a gun that isn't a police officer. But, like, from what I understand, that's a common thing in America. Everyone just walks around with guns.
Basically, because a lot of these states are open carry now.
That's crazy.
I look at it as, there's different situations of where this can go, and it's not, video games, because, what I'm saying, before video games ever came around, what I'm saying, what did the child grow up to be? What was he doing when video games wasn't around for him to be this mass murderer,
right?
A shooter. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of factors that can play in. You know what I'm saying? And some of it is with the government, because they do make it easy for us here in the States to get a gun.
Yeah.
And even when, like, the government, the CIA, FBI, they plan all this.
Because didn't the FBI was already tipped off about this guy, and they knew he had a gun and he was going to shoot up the school, and they still didn't do anything?
What the hell is that noise?
Yeah, they said I was closing up my chips.
Oh, yeah, they said the FBI was tipped off about it, but taking this even further, even like in the black community where you have any sitter gangs, the FBI and the CIA they drop guns off to these inner cities.
Oh yeah, I already know about that.
You know what I'm saying? You try to figure out, like, wait a minute, how's this young adult got an AK-47?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That shit is dropped off in the neighborhood.
Or like an M4 or some crazy shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a known fact. You could look it up. You could look up videos on YouTube of people actually saying, dude, I remember as a teenager, we all going into the alley where they dropped off this big trunk of guns and ammo.
Yeah, because they want us to kill each other off. Like, it's just crazy that Chicago has the most police they got a lot of police in Chicago, but yet the gun violence is high as hell, high as ever. Like, we already know about that. They put the metal detectors in all these high schools, but yet there's no mass shootings in high schools. Like, if there's a beef between somebody, it's between that person, not the whole school, not the whole crowd. But when you come to the other schools that don't have no metal detectors, they can't never do no wrong, they be the main ones that go crazy. Like, it's a double standard here, and it's just so stupid, especially for him to blame it on video games. But like I say, you have more people die from car wrecks than mass shootings every day from car
Well,
wrecks.
if you look at what he actually says, he says, I am hearing more and more people seeing the level of violence in video games is really shaping young people's thoughts. Somebody's telling him this. This is not a fact that he knows.
Mhm.
Like, it's one of his advisors that's around him that's telling him, oh, hey, violence.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem we're having here, because when it comes to things like this,
he is not going to know
he's
about
going
things
by
like
what
this.
people tell him.
Yeah.
He's an out of touch old guy.
He's a 70-year-old billionaire white guy. He has no fucking idea what's going on the common level stuff. Come on.
Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people's grandfathers, Joe Schmo grandfathers, just are saying the same thing right now.
Right.
You kids and your video games and your violence and your sex. You know,
whoever's
stuff like that.
telling him stuff like this is spreading misinformation to him, and then he, as the president, has to relay it because it's his advisor, I would assume, who's telling him things like this, and he's gonna say it because he thinks it's a smart thing to say.
Well, I mean, they have to. Well, one, they have to tell him that, and two, he have to say it. Is because
he has to point the direction somewhere else.
Yeah, because he knows he know the government is making it easy.
He doesn't have to say anything. He can try keeping his mouth shut.
Just making it easy for anybody here in the States to get a gun this easy. You know what I'm saying? And you can't say that, okay, there's a lot of insane people here on this planet Earth. Not everybody's artistic and all that. No, that nigga crazy. And y'all letting him get a gun. And you letting a crazy person that has split personalities, that need help, that families will see that, okay, my son, my daughter, is, sick, is a little off, but it's like they don't care. And then that son or that daughter, it's so easy for them to go and get a gun, and do whatever they want. Because there are some sick people out here in the head that just they chemicals just unbalanced.
Yeah, they're not right in the head.
It's the lack of parenting, man. Like these kids, man. Like a lot of people, like especially me living down south. I live in Texas, man. Like a lot of guys that I work with, of course, a lot of them are white guys, and they grew up with guns. Or they said they got, when they was like 8, 9 years old, there was guns in every corner of the house, and they go hunting all the time. I was like, are you serious? Your parents trust you with that? Yeah, they trust you with that. I was like, your parents are retarded. I don't care how much.
I don't see a problem of going hunting with your father.
No, there is nothing wrong with that. But when you keep guns all over the house for the kids to get access to,
that's a little scary.
That is too damn scary because it's been too many cases of accidental shootings. But like they start early with these kids. They get them access to guns early. When they start going hunting, they see it as a sport. But when they get older and everything, and maybe they start getting bullied and stuff, they just a lot of demons go, just mess with their heads, whatever. Then they just all of a sudden just start going to mass shooting spree because they're so used to killing animals. Like they first experiment on animals by killing them. Now they do it with human beings. Like that's the problem. When you have these kids, start at a young age, just killing animals. Like I had no issue with hunting, whatever. But when you lay these guns all around the house for your kids to get access to, it happens every time we have a mass shooting. It's always a young 18 or 21-year-old kid always getting their parents' guns, and sometimes they even kill their own parents with the gun. Like, it's their fault. It all starts home with the parents. How did you raise your child? It's not about video games. It's not about movies. Like, it's about that person's mentality. Like, how do they think? Like, it's just they running out of excuses.
A lot of it does fall onto the parent. Most of it actually does, if you're honest with yourself, because like, the video games themselves already have age ratings. So like if you're buying your kid, like your 10-year-old kid, if you're buying him Call of Duty, you're buying him Battlefield, they don't understand that they're being desensitized to violence because they're too young to understand that. That's why the rating is there in the first place, because they don't have the mental capacity to understand the difference between a video game killing and shooting someone for real. They don't have the cognition to understand that. But a lot of parents, they just buy the game for their kid because they don't give a shit. They just want their kid to shut up so they can go watch their TV show and drink or whatever the fuck they do.
It's awesome to forget about
like that's reality. Like if you would actually sit your child down, explain to them, I can't buy you this game because you're not old enough. You're not, or if you actually want to explain the difference between a video game and real life and why you can't merge those together, and then they can finally kind of understand that over time, then that's fine. But whatever. I don't think a lot of parents do that though.
No, they
A lot of
don't.
parents are too scared to actually punish their own kids.
Well,
Yeah, a lot of parents are terrified to punish their kids because the kids have too much power now. Kids can just call the cops and take their parents away. It's fucking crazy.
And that's what I say. It goes back to blame society, blame the government, because those are the ones that tell you, oh, you're a bad parent because you discipline your child. But then when you don't discipline your child and they act a fucking rage, you know, city, then people want to be like, well, why didn't you discipline him when he was young? Wait a minute, you say I can't put my hands on him or I go to jail.
Exactly.
They want you to put them in.
Exactly, because we
They
have
want you to
all
put
these,
them in
we
time
have
out.
all these fucking psychologists all of a sudden. It came out of nowhere and decided to tell people, oh, if you spank your child, that's child abuse. I'm not talking about like beating it. I'm not talking about
Yeah, just a
Yeah,
basic
don't-
fucking spanking on the ass, like we all got, man, when we were
just like
kids.
give him a quick smack on the ass or back of the head every once in a while. Don't like fucking throw him out a window. Shit.
Shit, you guys
But,
are
like-
lucky. I used to get the fucking rolling pin.
So did I.
got the wooden spoon.
So did I.
Shit,
I
was
had-
great mom. That's
I
what
used to
I
get
had
the belt and
everything.
shit,
I
dude.
had to wait
What happens is-
Yeah, rolling
Like-
pin, wooden spoon,
I
all that shit.
had the paddle
You
with the
slightly
holes in
spank
them.
your child. You slightly spank your child, and then like all of a sudden they take your kid away and put him in a system, and then put your kid in an underfunded system where he gets treated worse than he does it actually at home.
Right?
And that's how you get. That's also how you get these
That's
fucking
wild.
crazy ass people. It's like, oh
Like,
yeah,
when-
let's put him in this
when-
foster home with no
when
funding.
you don't,
A bunch of other piece of shit kids who also
then they
got
turn out
taken with
bad.
parents.
Exactly. And the funny
And
thing is,
stuff
like
like
back in the
that.
day for me, like
then
when I
they're thrown on the street when they're 18.
Yep. When I got spanked as a kid, man, I never did any of those same things that would get me a fucking another goddamn spanking again. Fuck that, dude. Hell no.
Yeah, they
Hell
took,
no.
they took spankers out of schools back in the early 90s because I was like 7 years old when I got my first spanking from school, and that's the same year they took it out. I think that was back in '94. And
Yeah,
after
it was
that-
94. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
94.
yeah, it was '94 because I remember that spanking. I remember that, and after that, that was the last spanking I had, and it seems that ever since they took the spankings out of school, the school shootings went up. Everything just went from bad to worse, and they still don't know why. Like we know, like I said a while ago, they getting the government involved, trying to tell us how to discipline our own child, and look how it's turned out. A lot of these kids are going so damn crazy. They want us to put our kids in timeout. We black folks don't believe no goddamn timeout. We don't believe in no damn. We believe in an ass whooping. You know, matter of fact,
Do parents even ground their kids anymore?
No, I can't.
black folks don't ground.
Wait. What do you mean? There's a law against that now?
You can't like what the hell do they call it? It's like emotional distress or some shit when you try
What?
to discipline your child, and
Oh
they're
my God.
allowed to call the police on you.
We're fucked. We are fucked.
My son has been acting up in school these past few weeks, and I said enough is enough. And was it Monday? The teacher called and said that he was raging. He threw a desk. He kicked. I think he kicked something. He was slamming the doors, and he was just going crazy. And I told my son, "Did we not have a talk about this?" So I said, "You know what? I'm done talking. Get your ass in that room and strip." So I wailed on his ass, and my wife, she stopped me, and I thought maybe I went over. So I said, "Okay, you got it. You talk to him," and I shut the door, and I thought she was gonna talk to him, and she grabbed his ass and she started spanking him herself, and so that boy got a double whammy. And later on that day, when my brother them came over to see the baby and everything, and I had my son to write a little 300, which I forgot what you call it. Like whenever you get in trouble at school, they have you write a word sentence 300 times. Be like,
oh fuck! I remember that shit.
I will behave in class. I had him write it over 300.
Oh yeah.
300 times. Then when his cousins came over, he got so distracted. I said, "No, you gotta finish that, boy. Go in your room, shut your door, and come out when you finish." So he stomped his little ass in that room, and he shut the door behind him, and he picked up his shoe and started beating the damn ground. So I followed behind him because I know he has a little attitude problem, And yeah, I saw him doing that right in action. So I grabbed his little ass and whooped his ass again. So he got 3 ass whoopings in one day, and he has him act right for the rest of the week. He ain't done nothing. So when you spare that rod, you spoil the child.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Yeah, that's why we got our asses spanked back then. If we acted up, dude, man, that's our parents giving us a valuable lesson in life to not do that shit again. When a parent does not discipline their child properly, dude, that kid's gonna think he can get away with that shit over and over and over again.
For example, like when you go to a supermarket now, and everyone has seen this. There's that child on the ground crying.
Yep.
I
want this, mommy. Wait.
Yeah, I want this. Give me this. And then the mom is like, "What can I do?" And then all these other people just kind of staring at them, like, "Why don't you fucking like tell your kid to shut up?" And then just like, "I can't." They're just doing nothing, man. Like that would have never happened when I was growing up. I would have got hit with the shopping cart.
When I did that shit as a kid, Alex, my mom was doing that shit.
Man, when I was a kid, I had the belt, weightlifting belt, the hanger, the switch, the
hangers, the hangers were the worst, dude. That shit stuck for hours.
The wire hangers. We had the
wire hanger. That's the worst one.
And if you run, that shoe gonna run. It's gonna go faster than I run. Yeah, I got knocked in the head with a shoe when I started running.
So why was your kid acting up that way though?
It might have to do maybe he basically probably want more attention since the new baby.
Jealous of the baby.
That probably could be it because since he was young, he ain't the youngest no more. So I guess that's probably what it is. But either way it go, when you don't discipline your kids, stuff like this will happen. These people are crazy, man. Like the government is swearing up and down that all the minority schools is so dangerous. But yet we don't do mass shootings. I don't see how we're dangerous. We don't do mass shootings. It's just
right.
Yeah, that doesn't solve anything, man. That just makes everything look bad. But truth be told, though, let's be honest here with everybody, though. When a parent or when people come out and say like video games are the problem to violence, whatever the case may be, how about the fact that the parents don't want to sit there and feel bad or obligated to blame their own fucking child because they don't want to feel responsible. They don't want to have that lingering over their shoulder that, I was bad parenting with whatever you want to call it. So let's blame it on something that my child did. You know what I mean? That's why we had like Marilyn Manson, for example, fucking be accused the person that was the reason why those kids did the Columbine shooting shit. We all remember that, right?
Yeah.
It's the same repeated pattern. The parents don't want to take responsibility for not properly raising their fucking kid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to blame it on something else because they don't want to make their fucking their household name look bad.
Yeah, it's that, and then of course it is also with the ease of getting a gun in America, which is a huge problem.
Yeah, like these parents are handing these kids guns without giving them proper discipline growing up. If you don't give these kids a proper discipline, then boom, you got what we got right now. All these mass shootings by 85% of the same community that's doing that.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I do believe that if you're young and you're playing violent video games, it will make you violent. I do believe that. If you're not taught, taught the difference, if you're not able to disassociate the game from your life, I think it will make you an angry.
But I always thought that that's how it's supposed to be a way to escape reality, though.
It is a scary reality.
But you got to be old enough to understand the difference.
I wasn't old enough back then, and I knew the difference.
What you say, Dirty?
I said that's how my parents taught me as I started, getting older, playing video games is like, 4 years old and you start getting older and each console comes out, you get more type of different game. And about time the 64 and PlayStation 1 came around, you know what I'm saying? I already had that talking before, but when my mom first seen Mortal Kombat on, the N64 and PlayStation 1, and she seen like the blood, and then when she first seen me do a fatality, she was like, whoa. Yeah. She never seen anything like that in the video game. And even though she had a talk with me at an early age with, a couple of little violent games here and there, not like how it is now. But she was like, when she seen that, she was like, this is just make-believe. You know what I'm saying? She sat me down. She was like, I don't want to see you or hear anything about you thinking you want to try this on somebody else in the real world because this is just video game. She said you can get yourself in a whole lot of trouble and go to prison for doing something like this. And she had a long talk with me, and I understood the difference between what I can do in real life. If I do this in real life, what will happen? This is why I just stick to video games. And you know what I'm saying? Just like he said, he was like, it's a way to get away from the real world. You know what I'm saying? But not doing it in the real world.
Yeah.
When parents don't have that talk with their kids, they just shove a game in front of them.
Yeah.
Just, get them out of the room or off their back or nagging them. These kids they not getting the proper teaching that, hey, this is just fantasy, son, daughter. Yeah. You don't do this in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least have like the common decency to get your child a game that's rated to their age. Like, it's right on the box.
Man, you know how many dumbass parents that I see at GameStop buying Grand Theft Autos for 10-year-olds?
Yeah, I know. I see it all the time too, and I was just like, wow, because like it is the employee's job to kind of to explain to the parent, this is a violent game, it's rated R, all this shit. But like sometimes you don't hear them say that to the parent. That to me is crazy. Like they should get fired for that.
So real, you want to hear something fucked up? I just showed Alex 2 pictures, right, of something that went down yesterday here in my city where I live.
Yeah.
So apparently, there was a school by the name of Cameron Heights College Institute, right, in my city, where there was a student that was accused of threatening to fucking go into that school and like fucking do some fucked up shit, right? Yeah. Now, anyways, so there's a letter that my cousin got, and it basically says that on February 21st, 2018 at 9:10 p.m., Waterloo Regional Police received a report of a video that was posted on social media by someone threatening to cause harm to students and teachers in Cameron Heights College Institution in Kitchener. A police investigation resulted in a young male being arrested and charged with uttering threats to cause bodily harm or death and weapon dangerous during the investigation.
Damn.
Like, what the fuck is going on with our goddamn country, yo?
It's
the world, for that matter.
Like we got similar issues in Texas too. Who's the one in Texas? And I forgot what other state, but it's been ever since the mass shootings. Some of these kids it was a 10-year-old making a threat at school, and she got arrested. Like it's crazy, man.
Well,
like,
it's the same thing. Like it's not a good look to do shit like that. It's like if you go to an airport, you don't yell out, "I have a bomb," do you? They'll fucking tackle your ass and arrest you.
Yep, that is true. Like I say, man, like they could blame video games all you want, but when you take responsibility for your own actions or blame the parents, like I 100% blame the parents because this stuff starts when they're young. Like when these kids are young, like I said a while ago, you have to explain to these kids about what's the difference between real and fictional. So yeah, like with my kids, like I explain everything. I let my kids get out the house and everything. Like they are not gonna be cooped up in this place and all that because I'm a have them live their own lives and let them be kids and whatever. Like when I say let them be kids, just don't play video games all the time. Go play, go outside and have fun. Go enjoy the environment. Like there's stuff to do besides playing video games.
No,
but
real. I'm good. Let me ask you a question. Speaking of when it comes to your kid, like when you finally decide to let your kid get in the whole video game scene, right? How are you going to approach it? Are you going to make them play the stuff that you play when you were a kid, or are you actually going to make them play like modern shit?
Well, when I was a kid, like my mom and my dad, they don't know anything. Like I could get away with a lot of things because they were so behind in technology around the time. I'm talking about the 90s. They were so behind in technology.
Yeah, the 90s was pretty bad technology wise.
and today's technology, oh my God! I texted my dad. I believe it was last year. I texted him something, and he texted me back 3 months later. I think I texted him that the same day. I was like, "Are you serious? Did you look at the date?" I'm like, "You is so behind."
He's probably like, "Son, I had to take a 3-month course to learn how to text."
but like that's why not why we since we all in the gaming community, like it ain't just about video games. We all keep up with the latest technology because our kids are getting older, they're getting smarter, so we have to outsmart our kids. Matter of fact, when my daughter, when I called her on some site, you know, and
If you're a Sega fan, that might be a little bit difficult for you.
When she's on this website, she had no business on. Like she over thinking she could get away with. I said, girl, don't you like you should know by now that you can't get away with nothing around me because I know what's the latest technology. I know how to get around it. If you like, she over thinking that I can't look up her history. I was like, are you serious? You could delete your history. I can still find a way to look up your history. I
Exactly,
said,
right?
You can't hide nothing from me.
I agree with Alex, man. 90s, man. I'm so glad to have been born and raised in the fucking 90s, dude, and got to experience everything back then. Because if I was born in this time period, dude, man, I would have been so brain fucked. So brainwashed, dude. So brainwashed.
You know why it's the best? It's because we were at the tail end of having nothing. Like
Exactly.
We had no internet. Then we had 56K modems.
Oh God.
We had the internet we have now. So we've experienced it. That's why I can appreciate how quick and how fast I can have everything at my fingertips. Whereas someone who's born now, they don't know different.
Yeah, exactly. I mean? Yep. Like, they look at everything as being like
immediate.
Standard. Yeah. Everything's like, oh, this is the way everything used to be back then too as well. No, motherfucker. Hell no.
Technology progressed real fast in the 90s with internet and
it used to take us an hour to download a picture.
Dude, no, yeah, you download a 5 megabyte file nowadays, man. It's done in fucking less than a second.
Man,
back then, 36 fucking days on dial-up.
Man, I remember the struggle. I used to piss my mom off because she over expecting a phone call.
Yeah, you want to hear one of the most like irritating things we had to deal with growing up? This is how like you younger guys have it so easy. When we would play StarCraft or Counter-Strike on our 56K modems,
my God.
And our mother wants to make a call, pick up the phone. And you get disconnected, and you
get off the fucking phone.
And then you scream from downstairs in your loudest voice, "Get off the phone, you fucking bitch!"
Yeah, dude, yo. See, now, man, that's what I'm saying. Younger people, like people that like coming to this day and age, man, you guys have it made, man. You guys have it fucking made, bro. You don't know the struggles in the 90s, bro.
Yeah.
Even that shit was, dude, man.
But it gives a certain appreciation for the technology we have now, which is basically witchcraft,
right?
I'll make them believe that.
I mean,
they still
back in the 90s, Sega was still around doing their shit.
Yeah, we lived through the life and death of Sega, and we're gonna live through the life and death of Xbox.
but y'all notice too, back in the day, you used to go outside as kids and play.
Yeah, that's a huge difference. That's a massive difference.
Yeah, you can't do it no more because
people are crazy. It's dangerous. People trying to kidnap kids now. We didn't have that shit growing up.
No, we didn't.
No, I didn't. I used to be able to play fucking street hockey every day and going outside and play street hockey. Now, man, I'm lazy as a motherfucker now, dude. Fuck that. I'm terrified to go outside.
Yeah, because that's a danger of the internet being so accessible now. These kind of predator people, they can find each other.
Oh my god, especially
Alex, ASL, bro.
ASL. My god, you remember those AOL discs?
Dude, yo, the mail used to always give us one of those like every fucking month. Like,
you get the
50
AOL
hours
trial
of free internet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, get 50 hours of free internet.
We used to actually get game demos through magazine CDs.
I remember that.
Dude, that was how we got our game demos. We had to buy a magazine and wait a month for the magazine to show up, open the magazine and flip through it and find the disc to play a demo for.
Dude, fuck that. Most people went and walked into the goddamn local grocery store, went to the magazine stand and stole that bitch.
I did that.
We all did that, motherfucker. We didn't care. We didn't care. There was no scannable code on it.
There was no scannable codes. You just take the disc out of the wrapping and walk away.
Dude, man, it was like the days like before, like back in those days, man. I used to play a lot of fucking text, fucking MMOs and RPGs and shit on PC back in the day, dude, before graphics ever became a thing.
So y'all ready to hop on the next subject, guys?
Yeah, sure.
So I guess like I said, man, it ain't just about video games. Like I said, you can blame everybody, but first of all, they need to blame the parents, man. Blame the fucking parents.
Exactly.
And change these damn laws talking about whooping your kids is child abuse. They didn't get the fuck out of there. It's how you whoop them. on your buttocks.
like there's a difference between like hitting your child so they understand and then beating your child senseless.
Like on a butt, it's not a bone on the butt. It's soft. That's where you hit your child. You don't beat your child on the arms.
You don't punch them in the face or
yeah.
something.
You don't do none of that, man. Like I know how to discipline. I don't need no government to tell me how to discipline my child. It's just dumb, man. Like I say, it's just stupid. Okay, next topic. Emily Rogers, I know that's y'all trusted source, and she's been wrong a lot and she's been right a lot. So, if she say something, then I'll listen because she's been right.
She's been right enough times to take her seriously.
What did she say this time?
Smash.
Said,
oh, we already known that.
Smash will be announced later this year.
Yo, are they finally going to put ice climbers up in that motherfucker?
We can only hope.
Shit.
Basically said it's investigative sleuth and Nintendo insider Emily Rogers is reporting on VS era that Nintendo plans to release a Super Smash Bros. Title later on this year for the Nintendo Switch console. The game will be announced this year and will release possibly towards Christmas. Nintendo has apparently added brand new content to the game as well as reworking some of the assets from the existing Wii U and the 3DS version of the popular game. Let me see. I can only confirm two things. Smash Bros. Title will be announced and released later this year. They added. Okay. So, side note to clarify, I never said whether it's a sequel or port. I only said there's been preparing an announcement for a Smash title on the Switch. I don't know whether it's a sequel or deluxe definitive port. So, I guess according to her, she says it's going to be a Smash Bros. This year, whether it's a port or it's a brand new game.
That shit's gonna be a port.
Yeah, I would love to see it be a new IP or a new, a new game, but it's gonna be a port.
Judging by Sakura's crying tears and by him just being a little bitch, I doubt it's gonna be a brand new game.
That motherfucker, that guy, Sakura. No offense to him, dude, man. I love the guy to death. He's a guy in his own right for making what he does, man. But that motherfucker cries too much. Does man.
If he was making a new Smash Brothers, he'd be tweeting every day about his broken fingers.
No, he reminds me of Kojima in a way when it comes like when Kojima always sit there and say, "This is my last Metal Gear game." 5 years later, another Metal Gear game. Yeah. Exactly. He does the exact same thing.
So, like, basically, like 2017 was a very successful year for Nintendo Switch with all the heavy hitters that came out for 2017. A lot of people want to know how can they top 2018, especially with all the heavy hitters that came out in 2017, with Zelda, Splatoon, Mario Kart, Mario Odyssey, but there was a lot of great games that came up for the Switch the first year. So how can Nintendo top the second year? You need to have at least two heavy hitters. If Smash Brothers coming out this year, what's going to be another heavy hitter?
Smash and
Pokemon.
Pokemon right there. That would take the cake right there. Like we still wait. To be honest, like I don't know, man. If Pokemon coming out,
it's coming this year, November. Trust and believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's already rumors about the starter Pokemon being.
Pokemon has only missed like one time ever. Otherwise, they always come out in November.
Usually, Nintendo bring out a top tier game in the summer and a top tier game during the winter. So either Smash could be in the summer or in the winter, or Pokemon.
It might be Fire Emblem for the summer.
Oh, I forgot about that game dropping.
Is that considered a top tier?
Fire Emblem's one of their main franchises.
It's a known franchise. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's top, but it's definitely something.
I heard the Fire Emblem was Awakening.
The 3DS ones did very well.
I heard it sold very well. I heard it was the highest selling in the franchise. I think it's an upcoming
Fire Emblems lately because it's like bursted in popularity.
It's an upcoming game, but it's not up there with the Marios and Zelda. It's not up there yet.
It's already out though.
It's up. I would say it might be around Xenoblade, maybe in.
Oh yeah, it's not like Zelda high.
No,
it's one of the higher franchises now.
So if Pokemon comes out and Smash Brothers this year, then I believe that this year will be better than last year.
You got that rumor of Blizzard working on Diablo for the Switch?
Diablo? I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Who gives a fuck about Diablo on the Switch?
You and your trash games, man. That's just one.
Dude, it's Diablo 3. How the hell is Diablo? I'm gonna keep
Diablo 3 sucked though. Diablo 2 was way better.
Well, Diablo 2 was definitely better for sure, but at least Diablo 3 did manage to get better after the first fucking 6-9 months.
Man, I thought I could have sworn you was about to say No Man's Sky 2.
You're a dumb fuck, dude. You are a dumbass motherfucker for saying that.
You and your bad games, man. Oh my god, man. Jesus Christ, man.
What, 2?
Oh my! I'm just saying the games that The games that you play in your Xbox and PlayStation is just trash, man.
But how is it trash if you never played it?
I'm looking at. I don't want to play.
I look at a game and I judge a game based on that because I can't give myself opinions, man.
No, I'm looking at the game. I'm not interested. Like.
Then don't say that it's trash if you're not interested.
If I'm looking at a game and I'm looking at somebody playing for about 10, 15 minutes, if I don't like it, I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to buy it. Like, if I don't like it, why don't I want to force myself to play?
You barely finish your games anyway, so your points are relevant.
Show those receipts. Show those. So you want to start with me today?
No. I'm just teasing.
Show those receipts. I don't give a damn. It's Black History Month. Show them, goddamn.
But disregarding that, that was a rumor for fucking, at least for something as far as third party support, even though it's a fucking port yet again. But whatever.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, the deal with this is, like, if it is a port, then you got one side of Nintendo face pissed, and the other side is excited. But the excited fan base is going to outweigh the pissed off fan base, because the pissed off fan base was only what 3 Wii U's that was sold. So yeah, Nintendo don't care. It's all about the money. So let's just be honest. If a port of Smash Brothers come out for the Switch this year.
How would I have any say in that, Gerda, if I got it for Christmas, you dumb fuck?
Most likely the Smash on the Switch is going to outsell the Wii U very fast. Very, very freaking fast. So,
wait,
what? What are you talking about?
I didn't hear you. What'd you just say?
I said if a ported Smash Bros. Come out at the end of this year, it's going to outsell the Wii U version very fast.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it will. So it's understandable why they're going to give us a ported Smash Bros. The only way if I buy this,
well, if you look at it this way, we had the 3DS version, which outsold the Wii U version. Yeah, so clearly, a lot of the people on the Wii U or the 3DS, one of them, they haven't played both versions. So if they build them together into one deluxe version with the 3DS and Wii U content into one game, that's going to be a lot of new content to a lot of people.
It is. Yeah, it is. So technically, it's new to a lot of people's.
To me, all those 3DS stages would be new to me.
Yeah. If they go that route, then I don't have an issue with it. But the deal with this is, I'm pretty sure some people are going to have an issue with it if Nintendo come out and say that the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Smash Brothers 4 is going to be the only games on the Switch. I know a lot of people ain't going to be happy about that, because a lot of people be like, I played that on Wii. Like, why do I want to keep playing this? So I know, in me, I don't care. I know some people is crying about that. Some people is crying. But I don't know, man. What do y'all think? Y'all think if we do get a deluxe Smash Brothers this year, like, are we going to get another sequel, Smash Brothers and Mario Kart sometime this generation? What do y'all think? Maybe.
Yeah. There's usually a new Smash Brothers game since the N64. There's been one every generation.
You mean, are we going to get the port Smash Brothers and a new Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
No, we'll just get one.
That's what I'm thinking.
Fucking lazy ass motherfucking.
Hey, you've never had 2 Smashes on one console. Why would they change that now?
That is true.
That is true.
Smash is a 1 per generation game.
As long as they keep on giving us content, that's all.
Yeah, like there's nothing stopping them from adding DLC. Like you guys got to remember, like them adding DLC is new. Nintendo doesn't do DLC that much.
I think that's the approach they want to take with Smash. They want to keep adding more to it.
Like the Overwatch kind of thing, where they make one game and just continue to support it throughout the generation.
Yep, or like Rainbow Six Siege and shit. Yeah.
So like it just makes sense because they can get the game out faster, and then they can work on smaller content, like more characters and more stages. Because like
calling it now, Nintendo season.
Really
watch this. It's going to be a Smash Brothers season pass. Calling it now.
Probably. I'm still waiting for like more Mario Kart DLC, but they still haven't released any.
Are they going to? Did they say they were going to?
I haven't said anything yet. I'm hoping they do.
Well, I expected that.
I guess let's get Nick and Dirty on this conversation. Nick, what do you think, man? Do you think it's a good idea for them to have just 40 Smash Brothers and Mario Kart this generation instead of new ones?
Why not? It's like a lot of people played the first time around. I mean, okay. Well, Mario Kart did sell pretty well on the Wii U. I think like half the owner base had that game. Same with Smash, but they didn't really get a lot of play time because they were on systems that didn't really last very long or do a lot. So, I mean, it could be a do-over. I mean, all they have to do is like re-release Smash Brothers and maybe do some balance changes and some DLC or some stuff like that, and just keep the game going. Like I don't see a reason why they shouldn't do that.
So y'all for it? Just keep the deluxe version, and that's it.
We'll see if they make new ones or not. It's hard to tell. I mean, I don't know. You can't tell what they're doing anymore. You can never tell what the hell Nintendo's up to.
Okay. What about you, Dirty? What you think?
I would say just port it over. They don't have to make a new Smash. See how long it takes Sakurai to make a Smash game. So them just porting it over and adding a couple of characters like the Ice Climbers and Snake and all them. That'll be cool. Like Nick said, it did sell well. Like Mario Kart on the Wii U, it sold half its install base, but Nintendo is still getting those people that didn't buy the Wii U. So I can see why Nintendo is doing this, but I wish Nintendo, with these ports that they are bringing from the Wii U, drop them at a price, man. These games should be no more than $39.99.
They won't do it.
$60 for Bayonetta 1 and 2. Man, I gave you $60 on the Wii U.
Not that many people did though.
This shit should be $39.99. We played this. Bayonetta 2 is what, fucking 3 years old now?
Something like that.
Yeah, that it shouldn't be $60 on the Switch. That's the only gripe I got with Nintendo. You giving us the ports from the Switch. I'm not mad at you because those were some good quality games and a lot of people didn't play them. But don't make me go out and pay another $60 and I got them on the Switch. That right there ticks me off. I don't like that. These games are old. I know a lot of people didn't play it, but hell, you still going to get your money by dropping it half the price. It's not our fault y'all didn't y'all brung out the Wii U the way it was. It ain't our fault. So make it a price cut for these games. Bayonetta should not be 60. The same with Mario Kart. It shouldn't have been 60. Even though we got all the DLC, it should have been $39.99.
Nintendo's too cheap for that. It's very cheap. They just when it comes to that kind of stuff, they just like Sony, since they both Japanese companies. Too damn tight.
Yeah, but at least Sony brought out Ratchet and Clank for $40. Sony brought out Crash Bandicoot, or that's Activision, but they brought out Shadow of Colossus. That wasn't $60 either. That was also $40.
Well, Nintendo has to tax their own games.
How much was the Nathan Drake collection when it came out?
50 for me.
I think so. So it would have been 40 for Americans.
It was 40. Yeah, I think it was 40 for us. 39.
Yeah.
For the Drake
That was a shit collection too.
What are you talking about?
Man, you just, oh my god! So you
I always forget this guy doesn't like.
I'm
good
fucking
games.
kidding.
I forgot Bird. He doesn't like good games.
He likes bad games. I forgot.
Dude, I played Uncharted 2 and the game was okay. It wasn't amazing.
Y'all got to remember, Bird, he the one that live streamed Barbie's Playhouse.
I don't give a fuck. You're gonna judge me on my fucking credibility because of that one game?
Oh hell yeah! Oh
You're
shit!
a fucking dumbass.
Oh man, shit! One game, bro. Shit, should that name a lot more? Then
yeah, dude. Like for every shitty game that you list off, I can name one that I played that you guys fucking liked, and there's a lot more games that you guys liked, and I have played shitty games. So fuck you very much.
Bird's triggered. He's triggered.
I am triggered, motherfucker. I'm tired of it, man. No, I'm kidding.
Damn. So anybody else on this topic, man?
Nah, I think it's a pretty safe bet that Smash is coming this year. It's probably going to launch alongside the paid network.
Okay. Last topic for the day. I'm not trying to keep, have y'all too damn long. Yeah, you sent me an article a while ago about the hardware sales double year over year. What this thing said, according to industry tracking from the NPD group, Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony all benefited from the spending. Hardware spending in January 2018 grew 119% when compared to a year ago. To 278 million. NPD analyst Matt, I'm not even try to pronounce that name. Spending games were driven by the Switch, Xbox One, PS4 hardware sales growth. This is another sign that the console gaming market is healthier than ever. This comes after a strong 2017 when the Switch debuted to the huge sales without stripping away significant numbers of customers from Microsoft and Sony, and that everybody wins. Trend continued last month. So basically, they say even though a lot of people want the Xbox dead, they're still making more money. Is that good? Is that good? Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
Oh, it's good. They're making money.
So if they're making money, that means that they're not going to take care of that issue that they have because they saying we making more money, so fuck the exclusives.
Yeah, well, they clearly don't care about exclusives.
Hell, they don't.
That's pretty obvious at this point.
Man, I'm just tired of arguing with these fuckballs on the internet. It's like they get so mad when I say Xbox.
Man, they're advocating for less games. You never listen to someone who advocates for less games.
Oh my god! Like Phil Spencer, he's back at it again with this kumbaya talking. He's tired of toxicity in the community, but still, like, what's going on with the games? Like you got all these Xbox in this community talking about, oh, wait to E3, wait to E3, wait to E3. How many E3s does it take to be satisfied?
My favorite game is out right now. Wait till E3 2K18.
Yep. I can't believe we're in 2018 and these dudes are talking about wait till E3. It's been 5 years.
What was the last decent E3 they had? It was 2015, wasn't it? With the Scalebounds and
and then that game got canceled.
That's when they were showing Sea of Thieves and State of Decay 2 and Crackdown. All those games were showed at E3 2015.
And then they were all delayed and canceled.
Yeah. All those games that were showed at E3 2015 still hadn't came out. Like, come on. Like, I don't see how can you even defend this. Like, Sea of Thieves, Scalebound, not Scalebound, Crackdown 3, State of Decay 2, and all this bullshit. Like, this should have came out in 2016.
The biggest problem with Phil Spencer is he talks too much. And
yes,
he talks too much about things that no one fucking cares about. Like, you have people day in and day out ragging you for years about where are your exclusives. And this guy goes on interview after interview talking about, oh, we have this many people playing on Xbox Live. Oh, we have backwards compatibility. Hey, check out our new controller. Oh, I just want everyone to be included in gaming. I want the toxicity out of gaming. But, dude, when are you going to talk about your problem with your console? Like, when are they going to talk about it? It's been 5 years. And we still have these guys saying, wait till E3, wait till E3.
Yeah, that is pretty sad.
Well, as an Xbox fan, that whenever the next console comes out, and if they don't get this exclusive thing right, I'm not buying another Xbox. I'm being
buy some studios, buy exclusives, buy whatever, because they don't have the talent to make their own games. That is clear. We have learned that just this generation. Microsoft does not own talented devs, so they need to buy the games or buy some studios. Because, like, otherwise they're just going to keep getting their ass beat by Sony and Nintendo. And they're going to end up as a fucking phone app that we stream through Chromecast. And that's going to be Xbox.
Yep, it's like they going that route anyway. All these damn services that they're doing. And Phil Spencer, he still wants the crossplay. He wants everybody to get involved. And
that stuff is cool. Like, there's nothing wrong with crossplay. Crossplay is awesome. And I wish Sony would get off their high horse and join in. So we can start playing together, but that's not their problem right now. That's not what they should be focusing on right now. They want to be the Me Too guys. Like, oh, we can do this. We can go over here. You can play with your PC friends.
Why should Sony focus on that? They're number one. They don't give a damn.
Xbox, yeah, I know.
Like Microsoft, they trying to get good with everybody because they know they're in last. Well, they about to be in last place soon.
They're gonna get lapped eventually by the Switch.
Yeah, they're going to get lapped, and it's just it's going to look bad on them.
Sony already lapped them. Nintendo's going to lap them too.
Yeah, that's just bad. It's like another Wii U situation, man. Like another
they're the Wii U now.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Like I say, man, I like my Xbox, but like I know the problem. I see the problem, man, and that's why I bought all the consoles so I can experience I can experience my gaming through all the consoles. Like because exclusive, like. PlayStation got good exclusives. Nintendo got good exclusives. Xbox, I just played third parties on that damn thing. And I don't know what else to say, man. It's just sad. It's good that they are profiting money, making more money. You know, we already know they ain't got nothing to do with their games. It has to do with their services and all that. The Xbox Live, because you know they got a lot of members on subscribe to Xbox Live. That's where they get most of their money from. Let's just be real.
Yeah,
that's why
they want Game Pass to really become a successful thing, and they want people to sign up for it. They have to get their exclusives in order because they need to give you a compelling reason to keep signing up for Game Pass month after month. Which means they need to keep giving brand new first-party games that aren't terrible, that aren't shit like Voodoo Vince.
Oh my god,
Phantom Dust. Like who the fuck's paying a service to play games like that?
I can't believe them idiots on Zaire's podcast was fucking damage control by Voodoo Vince. Oh my god.
Are we gonna talk about the Super Lucky's Tale getting a sequel, but not fucking Quantum Break, not Rise, not Sunset Overdrive, fucking. What the hell's that game called? I just said it. The stupid Fox game. That's getting a sequel.
Super Lucky Tale.
Super Lucky's crap or whatever. That's getting a sequel. But not Quantum Break, not Sunset Overdrive, not Rise. Like,
okay, can I just real quick about that, by the way, with Super Lucky's Tale getting a sequel. Now, I'm not going to sit here and rag on the game itself, but aren't these the same fucking assholes who sat there and made fun of every person who went out there, I mean, besides the PlayStation guys, who went out there and talked all this shit about, oh, why are people playing this Mario Kitty game? Oh, look at all these people, these virgins playing Kitty Mario games. Fuck them. And then you guys go out and you support Super Lucky's Tale? That's fine. But I don't want to hear shit from you guys no more about these fucking kitty games. Shut the fuck up. You're just as bad as Nintendo guys now. Stop it.
Now, I just went back of playing Quantum Break again.
Oh, boy.
I didn't have an issue with the game the first time it came out. What the hell was the issue? Everybody was tripping over this game because I don't see it. I don't see what's wrong. I see a little, stuttering, you know what I'm saying, in the cutscenes and stuff like that, some of them. But other than that, overall game, it wasn't bad. What the fuck?
It's not a bad game. It's just it could have been a better game. The platforming's clunky. It's kind of short. There's not much replay value. The TV show thing is really stupid.
You're an idiot.
Plus, I'm an idiot.
That was the best part for me was the TV show.
Just listen to what you just said, Bear. You said the best part of the video game was watching a TV show.
Yeah,
hey, Burr, he sound like an Xbox, don't he?
Yeah, seriously.
Right?
Well, he sound like a true Xbox.
Well, the thing is that I know what I'm talking about. But the thing of it is,
you want to watch TV instead of playing games.
No. Let me explain. Because see, the thing is that the reason why I actually like that aspect, fucking just in general wise, because the fact that it actually ties everything in beautifully for me as far as the story goes.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool that they did that.
But that show sucked me in. It made me actually enjoy the aspect that's going on the villain side of the world with Monarch and shit like that. And I thought that was awesome.
I'll skip the TV show.
It was too boring.
Yeah.
I mean, each their own, but I mean, I enjoyed it.
I still think the game looked beautiful. A lot of people was crying that it was 720p. I'm like,
that game is gorgeous.
God.
I'm like, I wouldn't know it was
game.
1080p. I would have thought the shit was 1080p.
The resolution doesn't matter. Like the game graphically looks very good.
Yeah. My whole thing was for me going back playing that game again after 2 years, just admiring what Remedy did, how they like with the ship. When they make the ship break through the bridge, you know what I'm saying? And you see frame by frame everything breaking off, you know what I'm saying, hovering. It just looks so realistic how they did that. I'm like, damn, that is so fucking cool. When I first seen that when the game came out, I'm like, this is unique. I like this. I like how they did this. I like how you could wind stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is the Xbox people tripping over? I'm like, it's a decent game.
Another thing, like that. I had a lot of fun with the actual with the abilities that you get unlocked, like linking and comboing them up and shit, dude. Like that shit was fun.
That's a game they can build up on. Like I don't like if there's no sequel, I'm gonna be very pissed. That's one thing.
Remedy already said that they're not going to bother making one because
and if they do make another game, they said they're not going to make an exclusive for Xbox.
Yep, they got multi-plat now, dude. Congratulations, Microsoft.
Don't fucking buy games.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's very sad, man.
Yeah, the Xbox fan base
they ran out of fucking droves. You see how many of those fucking idiots went and bought PUBG? They sold like 4 million in a month. Where were these people?
Yeah. Let alone they all bought into a fucking game preview on top of that.
They'll buy a fucking broken preview game because it's a shooting game, but they won't buy a full complete game like Quantum Break. Like that
exactly.
blows my mind.
Right? Exactly, dude.
Quantum Break or Sunset Overdrive, like these games.
Sunset Overdrive is awesome, still to this day the best exclusive on Xbox One.
Yeah.
Which one? Sunset Overdrive?
Yeah.
Oh, I agree.
Better than Gears 4?
I agree. Gears 4 is on my list, but Sunset Overdrive takes it for me.
Top 3, definitely. But I think Sunset Overdrive is a better game than Gears 4.
Gears 4 was an awesome game. I did enjoy the campaign.
That multiplayer was amazing. I still have to go through the story, but that multiplayer
the
fucking
story's
sucked
good.
me in, dude.
Chapter 4. I think that's the boring one. One of the chapters is really boring. But
as long as it's better than the story in Halo, I'm fine.
It's way better than Halo story.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, like Locke should have not been in like the main focus of that game. I'm buying Halo. I want Master fucking Chief to be the main character of the entirety of the goddamn campaign, motherfucker.
They learned their lesson. They said with Halo 6 it's going to be
it's going to be focused on
Master Chief.
Thank God for that.
I'm sorry, Real. I know you like Locke because of his skin color, but that dude is
no. I mean, that wasn't the issue for me. It's just that he was such a terribly written character.
He's one of the most boring characters.
He is. He's very, very boring, dude. At least with Master Chief, like he'll go against the grain in order to accomplish something in order to save the fucking world. You know what I mean? Like that's what Chief does.
You think I gave a shit about his black Alex? Oh, I tell you.
I think what they was doing with Halo 5 was I think they was testing us why they gave us Locke more, because I think what they wanted to do was
push away.
Want to react without having Master Chief.
They explained. They said they thought people were tired of Master Chief and wanted a change, and they were clearly wrong.
Yep. But I mean, who's to blame for that though? Is it us for actually coming out and basically making that statement and saying that we're tired of Queef being in the in the main games the whole entire time, or what?
I don't remember anybody saying that.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's weird because I don't remember. I mean, I remember people complaining about the series still going, but not the fact.
Who asked for this? That's why I want to know.
I've never once said I want a Halo game where I don't play as Master Chief. That's never
right. Yeah, I would never say that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you're giving me a strict Halo game, like fucking a numbered in the series, dude, man, give me fucking Master Chief. Sorry.
That's like Nintendo giving us a Mario game without Mario featuring Toad. Like, well, come on, man.
Yeah, and that game happened to be Captain Toad.
I'm just glad they're not doubling down and making the next one only about Locke.
No, as far as like with the exception of games like Halo Wars, dude, that's just because of the fact that it's an RTS game.
Yeah,
that's the reason why that game fucking flopped. RTS games do not sell well on consoles.
No, they're not made for consoles.
Yeah, they're not made for consoles at all. Even though the original Halo concept was supposed to be exactly what Halo Wars was, until Microsoft convinced Bungie to go fucking first person, which obviously was the best choice in the long run. But yeah. But Halo Wars is originally what Halo was supposed to fucking be, an RTS.
and look what happened to Halo Wars. It sold like shit.
Yep, it sold like dog shit. Even though they re-released the first game and remastered it and put it on Xbox One. So I don't know about that, but I played it. I thought it was okay, but I can understand why nobody cares for it.
Especially on console.
Yeah. RTS games just don't work well on consoles, man. I'm sorry.
That's definitely better for keyboard and mouse.
So basically,
which you can use with Halo Wars 2, as far as I'm concerned.
If Microsoft didn't push Bungie, I think after Halo 3, I think Destiny would be a exclusive title to the Xbox.
Definitely.
Could have been, yeah.
Because that's what they wanted to do. But Microsoft kept pushing them, no, do a 4.
Than Halo.
Yeah, they wanted to do something different than Halo, and I think that's what it was Destiny. But Xbox would have had Destiny.
That could have been an exclusive for Xbox.
Yeah. Poor Microsoft, man.
They do these things to themselves, man.
Hey,
Well,
but
hopefully they'll turn things around next gen.
But they still
I
managed
hope so.
they still managed to make a lot of money
Yep.
with no exclusives. So
So when people tell
That's
me,
it.
right,
They're
when
Crazy.
people
making
say
money off the
they're going,
services.
no, I want to ask this legitimately because like I was just thinking, I just thought of this now. When people say that Microsoft wants to go full on service based, right? And like I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, okay, hold on. So that's what Xbox Live, Xbox Live, obviously, and of course, fucking what now with Game Pass, right?
Game Pass, yeah.
But could we not say the same thing about Sony, given the fact they're pretty much basically doing the exact same thing just from a streaming perspective with PS Now? Because we're paying for Plus. No, we're paying for Plus. Well, no, but that is true. But I mean, but what I'm talking about though is like, but that doesn't matter. Though what I'm saying is that since Game Pass is equivalent to what PS Now is, but now everybody automatically thinks that Microsoft wants to go service based now all of a sudden. But yet, why not say the same thing about Sony when they have PS Now and you need PS Plus in order to play online?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the same thing. Game Pass just has you download the games to your hard drive as a rental service, while PS Now just has you stream it as a rental service.
Yeah, but their focus isn't PS Now. Like,
well, no, I know that,
Microsoft
but I
does,
mean,
like, it's a different mentality.
Yeah, but I mean,
they offer a similar service.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a similar service, but I mean, outside from Microsoft releasing their first party IPs day and dates. I mean, that's one thing. Yeah, but I mean, hey, third parties can do it if they want to as well, but that's just up to the developers if they want, or the publishers if they want to do it that way too. But I doubt like we're going to see that many games third party wise ever go day and date on Game Pass. But it will be nice. Don't get me wrong, but I doubt whatever. That's no. Definitely not. But I mean, to be fair, I mean, we look at the games that Microsoft has announced so far for Game Pass, like Sea of Thieves, Crackdown 3, and State of Decay. Those games were not going to sell worth a shit anyways, regardless if they weren't on Game Pass.
Gears and Halo will be there too, the new ones.
Well, whatever. But I mean, so be it, I guess. But I mean, but still, the point is, what I'm saying is though, it's like when people sit there and they use that aspect of like, they're going service based, and I'm like, but Sony's already been doing that since fucking launch. PS Now's been out for like almost fucking 3.5 years now. Kind of thing, you know what I mean? Plus, it's on more platforms too. Well, it used to be on more platforms.
With new Halo, new Gears, and these big budget games for Xbox, I got a bad feeling that the quality of the game is going to go down, especially if it's going to go on Game Pass. Let's just be real. People ain't going to be.
Why would the quality go down?
Because, like, okay, if nobody ain't spending $60 no more on buying these games, then I'm sorry.
Depends if the person wants to use that service, though.
Microsoft. I'm sorry, you're not going to have 30 million people subscribe to Game Pass. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm just being real. It's not going to happen.
I mean, okay, let me, like, for example, the devs came out for Sea of Thieves during the stress beta, and they said that only 1% fucking, as far as like that, since Game Pass has been announced, there's only been a 1% decrease in pre-orders for that game so far.
You can't just expect everybody just.
No, but I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know what they said.
Okay, first of all,
just be fluff though. You can
only services that Xbox got, like we pay $60 a year on Xbox Live, or you pay $30 a year on EA Access. So you got to pay another $10 a year.
Like EA Access.
I'm just saying,
Access is awesome.
It's good. EA Access is good. So you got all
for the Vault.
Yeah, the Vault is
not worth it for me.
Yes, I'm just saying all these it's three different payments you gotta pay every year. Like, come on, man. Like, not everybody can subscribe to all that. I'm just gonna be real. You can't expect 30, 33, 34 million people to pay an extra $10 a month, knowing that I won't even say everybody spends $60 a year. Some people pay $10 a month because some people just can't afford to spend $60 at one point. So, like, they don't look at this, look at this Game Pass. So some might decide they want to go to the store and buy the game physically. But like I say, I just don't know. I just don't know.
But
about
that's the thing now. Like now, the question is, like, I have also been hearing people too, as well as like, yo, now Sony should release their IPs day and date on PS Now. It's like, first of all, Sony doesn't have to do that shit. They're already sitting way too fucking pretty right now. They don't gotta do fuck off. This E3, if they want to, man, they can have like they can come on stage and say we got nothing and walk off stage, man. I
still don't know how
E3.
So if Microsoft spend, let's say, a budget of $100 million to make Halo 6, I don't see how they can make that money back if nobody's buying a physical copy from the store. I don't see how they can make that money back. I'm just gonna be real.
Well, I mean, what's to say that Microsoft didn't actually sit there and give the money in advance to Rare and all these companies too?
What?
That doesn't make any sense, though. Why? Because Game Pass exists, why does that mean nobody's going to buy it physically anymore? You just said nobody's going to sign up for Game Pass.
You can't expect 30+ million people to sign up for
No.
Game Pass because
Okay, and then the ones that don't would buy the physical. So I don't understand why you mean they won't make their money back.
And plus, take into account, like I was saying to Garuda the other day, what's to say that Microsoft went to Rare and already fucking gave them money up front and say, yo, we're going to release your game on Game Pass. Same when fucking with other games too as well.
They paid for the game. They published it.
Well, fair enough. But what I'm saying is, though, is that people are worried that this is going to hurt like devs like Rare and Undead Labs. And,
they get paid up front.
Exactly my point. That's what Thank you, Alex. That's what I'm trying to say. Got paid up front for the.
Okay, what if? Okay, yes. Okay, people still have an option to buy physical. But what if these retailers, we're going to go back to this subject. What if they refuse to carry? Hey, I'm just saying what if. Like, you don't have to believe me or not. Like, you don't have to agree with me. But like I say, this could happen. Like, if they're not making no money off Xbox products, they're not going to let just keep it on shelves. But what if that the Xbox sales, it declines so hard that even though Halo 6 or Gears 5 came out, they're not going to put it on store shelves because of the Game Pass.
Okay, so answer me this question, Real.
So then you buy it on the Xbox.
No, hold on. Answer me this question, right? Okay, so for games like when we always throw that saying around that Xbox fans don't buy their shit, right? Correct?
They don't.
Okay, no, well, okay, but here's the thing. But the games that they do, what retail stores are they buying these games from? Not everyone's buying fucking Gears of War 4 from fucking GameSpot. Or GameStop, sorry, not GameSpot, fucking garbage website.
No,
that's what I'm saying. So I mean, regardless of Game Pass being there existing or not, a lot of these games, when people are going to go up and buy these games retail wise, regardless if they're on Game Pass, what's to say they're going to buy from that retail store anyways? Which is the same thing that's happening now.
Well, like I said,
let me just give you a scenario, okay, Real? We're going to live in your world where Best Buy and GameSpot and all these other places, they don't sell Xbox anymore, okay? Whatever. Same shit. So even let's say Toys R Us, Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, GameStop, they all stop selling Xbox.
Fuck it, we use EB Games. We live in Canada.
Yeah, that's here. Let's say they all say fuck Xbox. Xbox can eat a dick. Okay, so then your two options are what? Game Pass?
Yeah, or buy digital, whatever.
Or buy the game for $60 digitally. So you're telling me, if there's no physical version, every single person on that Xbox is going to say, I'm not buying any more games?
No, I'm not saying that, man. I'm just saying, like, you can't expect your whole entire install base to pay $10 a month on Game Pass.
Yeah, then they'll just buy the game digitally.
But, okay. If
they're buying up a Game Pass and say 10% off the purchase.
Okay, their biggest franchise. Let's say another Fable comes out. Fable, Gears, and all that.
Christ.
Sure.
And all these games is about $75 to $100 million budget.
Yeah.
So in that case, let's say all three of these games came out in 1 year and they getting, let's say $10 a month from, let's say they got 15 million subscribers out of what 30-something million install base.
Sure. Okay.
And nobody buys physical. So do you think they can still make their money back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of 15 million?
Out of 15 million.
Times $10 a month, you realize that's $150 million, right?
You see, you talking about one game. I'm talking about all the games that they're going to put on there.
Yes, I understand.
I'm not talking about just one game.
I'm trying to do some math for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
So 15 million times $10 is $150 million. That's from 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
So if you times that by 12,
okay,
that's $1.8 billion.
Okay, so how much did they? Make?
And you said it costs about 100 million.
That's going to be more than what the game will make alone physical in 1 month.
Exactly. They make
money. How much did the Halo 5 make the first week? I heard
it made 400 something million. That's with the console and all the controllers and all that shit.
But you're talking about just the game itself. I think it did like 2.5.
That was like the first weekend, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
So that was off of one game. I'm just saying, like, what about the other games?
What about them?
What about them?
I'm just saying, are they going to get all their money back? I'm not. See, y'all talking about just one game. Yes, $115 million a month. That's good. But what happens if they got a lot of exclusives that they put so much money towards? Like, do you expect to have do you think 15 million people might subscribe to Game Pass, knowing that they subscribe to other services? Like, we don't know. I don't know, man. That's all I'm saying.
Without question, the best deal in gaming right now. There's nothing
It
that
is.
compares to Game Pass.
Yeah.
Those people that are in the chat saying that Game Pass is going to fail are going to be
I
so
don't know.
when they realize how wrong they are.
It's good for us, but I don't know. Long term with them, I don't know. I can't say that they can. It's like okay, y'all make
They wouldn't be doing it if they didn't see the money in it.
Bingo.
That is true, man. But like I said,
They
there is
wouldn't
still
even consider doing this if they thought it was gonna fail and lose money.
all I gotta say is gotta wait and see, because I can't say that it's going to automatically be a successful, because a lot of these Xbox don't even fucking support their own shit.
Hey
That's
man,
what I'm saying.
they pay for Netflix. They can pay for Game Pass.
Exactly.
We just gonna have to see about that, because I don't know, man. I'm on the fence about this one, man. I'm on the fence.
I mean, like, look at fucking now, right? PS Now. It's been out for several years.
And it's terrible.
Well, a couple years. It's an online service. They overcharge you a month for that shit.
Yeah, it's
to use
double
a
the price and
fucking
offers half the
streaming
features.
service.
I did that once, and I'm not doing it again.
PS Now is horrible value.
Yep. It's a shit ass service.
Yeah.
Microsoft comes out with Game Pass and automatically it's like the end of Microsoft automatically now.
It on PS Now from day one.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Like $10 a month. Well, 12 for me and Alex, Canadian wise, but let's just say $10
Well,
a month.
it is American money, $10.
Yeah. So $10 a month. Fucking, and like Alex said, like if there was like, let's say fucking 5 million people that signed up for fucking Game Pass, dude, that's still a lot of money per month going in Microsoft's fucking pockets that they can sit there and distribute towards other companies to get more games out there. Also go towards other devs, their own devs for that matter, like Rare and shit, Undead Labs, whatever the case may be. It's going to be fine, people. It's going to be fine.
Like, even if only 5 million people have Game Pass, for example, in a month, that's $50 million.
Yep.
Okay, how much did the Halo games? If they made 400 million the first weekend, I'm pretty sure they made over $1 billion when it was all said and done. Because I heard
like merchandise and console sales.
Yeah,
and game
all
units.
that because they said the game sold over 5 million the first couple of months when it came out, and we didn't get no more sales then. So I'm pretty sure they'd have made over $1 billion, probably maybe $2 billion. It made so much.
$1 billion franchise.
Yes, they made over $1 billion with Halo 5 alone. So if Microsoft get about $100 million a month just off of Game Pass, it's gonna take almost a year just to gain what they have with the Halo 5 just for one game. I'm just talking about one game. So what if they had other games that had the same budget?
Yeah, but
as Halo?
it didn't cost them that much to make the game.
Yeah. How much did it cost to make the game?
It sure as hell didn't cost them $1 billion.
No, I'm not saying $1 billion. I said a game like that is between 75 to 100 million to make.
Yeah, around there.
That's what I'm saying. And like I say, if they made $100 million a month just on the Game Pass and the Halo's 5,
they make their money back in like a month or two. What's the problem?
Yep.
We'll see, man. I still got my doubts.
No, and it's fine to have doubts, but I mean, like I said, you need to look at it from the bigger picture of things, and a lot of people aren't doing that.
Okay. If 25, 30 million subscribe to the Game Pass, then yeah,
that's unrealistic. That's the entire user base.
That's what I'm saying. If they can get them to subscribe to it, then I'm all for it. That's what I'm saying. You can.
How much money? Let me ask you this: How much money did Sony invest into that company in order for them to be able to make that streaming service for PS Now?
Way too much.
Way too much fucking money, right before last generation ended.
Buying Gaikai, they're never going to get that money back.
Because you notice how Sony never once came out. At least I think they only ever did it once, where they came out and they actually showed how many active PS Now users there were. You notice how like we've never fucking seen that number anymore.
That means
heard about it since because nobody fucks with that service.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to Xbox Live, you know how Microsoft, even though they don't talk about sales no more, but they brag about how many online Xbox Live users they got. But I'm still waiting. I'm
shit about that.
I'm still waiting. Like they brag about that stuff.
No, I know they do. I know they do. And it's fucking stupid.
But in that case, if they bragging about Xbox Live users and this Game Pass supposed to be the next hot shit, then why are they not bragging about that?
Because it's currently not doing well, which is why they're putting the first-party games on it in the first place.
No, I'm saying like why they not bragging about the number of subscribers for the Game Pass? That's why I'm saying if they supposed.
How long has Game Pass been out for? Game Pass has been out for less than a year, right?
about 6-7 months.
6-7 months, right?
Yeah, but that should be enough time to talk about how many people that subscribe to it. That's what I'm saying.
But what does it also tell you? If that's a lot of people, if Microsoft's not coming out with the numbers, right? I mean, disregarding the fact that they are releasing their first party IPs to it, like, is that really going to attract more people to it? Well, you remember, like you said yourself earlier, there's a lot of people out there that don't fuck with retail, like with rental services online. They don't fuck with that shit.
Well, when the Halo when that came out, they was bragging.
When GameFly was a thing,
they was bragging.
Yeah, like we'll see when Sea of Thieves comes out. They'll probably talk about active users.
Yeah, they're going to talk about To be fair, if that game was not on Game Pass, man, that number would be tiny as a fuck.
Let's be real. Nobody was buying that game.
Yeah. Well, outside for myself.
That game was going to fall.
I want to know the active users on Game Pass.
But now that game is going to be on Game Pass and you can try it out for $10, I think a lot of people are actually going to try that.
I'm glad that you said that, because a lot of people now that actually that had no interest or would never touch a game like Sea of Thieves are like, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot now because I'm definitely going to snag a month of PS
for $10.
Game Pass. Yeah, exactly.
But for 60, no, that game can kick rocks dollars.
Well,
and let alone these games are not coming out like fucking the next 3 months. Like, you got Sea of Thieves dropping next month. When the fuck? We have no release date for Crackdown yet. We have no release date for fucking State of Decay. So for all we know, those people might fuck with Game Pass maybe a month or two, and that's it. They'll just renew it again when that game drops down the road.
When the game drops.
In that case, I don't expect no third-party developers making exclusive game for the Xbox One.
No, I'm not saying they're going to exclusive games, but
without Microsoft, they have to fund it. If they're not funded, it's not going to happen.
No, that's what I'm saying. Now, if Microsoft does,
it's not going to happen.
Here's another thing too. If Microsoft actually does go to like a lot of these third-party publishers and say, hey, you know what, we want, like, even though their game is multi-plat, but they'll say like, yo, we'll pay you extra if we can, we'll pay you up front like royalties or whatever the case may be in order to get like to put that game on Game Pass day one, day and date.
Yeah.
If they do something like that, that to me could also attract other people too as well, because they don't have to worry about dropping 60 or, as me and Alex would have to do, $80 or unless you get.
When it comes to PlayStation, Sony don't need to fund nothing because these developers, they want to make games on the PlayStation so bad they don't need to fund nothing.
They don't have to.
They don't have to.
Yeah, they don't have to.
Xbox is not in that position.
No, they're not. Exactly, dude. Like, look how far behind they are, dude.
You can't take what Sony can do and then put that on Xbox. Xbox cannot go around and say, make your game exclusive to us, because one, they don't have the install base. Nope. And two, their fucking users don't buy anything.
Nope. The only thing they can do is just basically pay them up front to get it on Game Pass day and date.
Exactly. Or they can just buy out the game and make it exclusive.
If they do something like that, that can also be an attraction to other people by the system.
That's what I'm saying. Like Microsoft, they can have to fund going forward, man. Because ain't nobody gonna freely make an exclusive for the Xbox.
Of course not. Nobody's
gonna that's what we're not saying. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like, look, I'll just say this for the record. Like, if a game comes out,
that Microsoft will be funding these games.
Yes, they're gonna have to.
Yeah,
no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they have to, because they're not just gonna go to third party and say, "Yo, we're not gonna give you any money, but can we release a day and date?" The publisher's gonna be like, "Fuck you," you know what I mean?
Especially if the game's going on Game Pass, like these developers not gonna fall for that shit.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, if Microsoft say for example, Microsoft goes to Activision there and says, "Yo, we'll fund you, we'll give you extra money if you can allow us to release fucking the next Call of Duty game day and date on Game Pass," and then Activision's like, "All right, cool, we'll do it. That's fine." That's gonna piss off a lot of people, man, that don't own that console, because we're like, wait a minute. See me telling me that like fucking people like myself and other people that have a console of the Xbox One can sit there and play all for $10?
Yeah,
fine with me.
No, I know your broke ass was happy.
Hey man, that Game Pass, like, once they start getting more exclusives on it, that's going to be an amazing, undeniable value.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it is.
And people that just fucking blatantly hate Microsoft, and for good reasons, of course, especially in the Xbox brand. I get that. But at the same time, like, when you sit there and you trash on a fucking service like Game Pass, dude, but yet you fail to see the value in it, dude.
Yeah, you're crazy.
You're fucking retarded, man.
There is great value in this. That's not my concern. Like, I love.
Yeah, I know. We're not talking about you. We're just saying in general.
Yeah, just saying in generality. Yeah.
My only concern is about, like, Microsoft. Like I said a while ago, they always brag about active users. I want to know the active users on Game Pass. Like, we don't got nothing yet.
Well, again, it's probably not high.
But here's the thing, Game Pass so far, because I've had it now for 2 months since I got the console last month, and I renewed it for another month for this month. And so far, I saved myself a ton of money on games that like, you know, like Sunset Overdrive, I didn't have to buy that, download it off Game Pass. Fucking Record Definitive Edition, download it off Game Pass. Screenwrite off Game Pass. Save the Cake, Game Pass. Halo 5 Game Pass. Gears 4 Game Pass. So I saved a shit ton of money right there.
Yeah, you just bought an Xbox, so that's new to you.
Exactly, but at the same time, but it still saved me money because I didn't have to worry about buying those games digitally.
If I had just got an Xbox and never played those, I could just get 1 month of Game Pass and go through all.
There you go. You got a shit ton of content to play for a couple of months, man.
That is great value. That is great.
So far, I'm playing this right now. So far, three games. Three games I've bought on Game Pass, or not 4 games that I bought. I bought fucking PUBG. I bought Subnautica, which are 2 game preview games. Fucking, although I think PUBG's over fucking priced, chintzy fucks. Quantum Break and Castlevania Symphony of the Night. That's all I've gotten on the Xbox so far that I bought.
Oh, okay. Okay. Quantum Break is not on Game Pass, is it?
No.
Okay. Did any new games come on Game Pass lately? I don't know. Any new?
No.
games?
Sea of Thieves is gonna be the first one.
Sea of Thieves is the first new big game.
Although I will say this: Microsoft is a bunch of cheeky, sneaky motherfuckers, dude. Did you see what they did with Rime? Rime was one of the games that was this month on PS Plus, right? What did fucking Microsoft do? Slap that behind Game Pass.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yep. So I was like, thank you for that, because I don't even have fucking PS Plus right now at the moment. I had to make a separate area account to get a trial for that shit.
They've been purposely making their games with gold games shit on purpose, so that
they want to promote it. Yeah. Yep.
Because the last few months of games with gold have been terrible.
No, they have been.
That is true.
That's probably just them trying to funnel you into Game Pass.
Well, Assassin's Creed,
sneaky, man. They're very sneaky.
It was Assassin's Creed that came out. Was it India, whatever? The little side scroll. Those are actually good games. I like those games.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
those are fun.
Those are fun. I just downloaded that the other day. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if y'all think the
how about both? Shut up.
If y'all think the active users on the Xbox Game Pass is not high, then is it a smart thing to put these big AAA games on there right now?
Yeah, because how else are they supposed to build the install base?
So y'all basically that's what's going to drive in a lot more people to
subscribe to it. That's the goal, right? To get people on the service, and you need to give them something that they can only get there, right?
We will see. We will see. You know. Like I say, man, I hope they
because Game Pass is really cool, but the only problem with it currently is that majority of their games are 360 games.
Yeah, that is true. I really hope. I really hope this be a success. I really do hope. I want the best for Microsoft. I still got doubts, man. I do have Game Pass. I am paying $10 a month because yes, it's just kind of hard to not.
Killer Instinct was another one that I bought. I forgot about that. I bought the definitive edition once. Like I got all the seasons and shit. And the classic arcade versions of whatever you want to call it, which is the main reason why I bought it.
Oh, okay. I guess we just going in circles. Maybe we can get a few questions before we get out of here because we just talk. We should talk. Nick and Dirty, y'all quiet. If y'all got anything to add, I can say something.
Nah, I'm trying to stay awake.
Cuts the bullshit.
There's more than just digging fucking treasure in that game. God damn it.
Yeah, we about to end this in a minute. Let's get a couple of questions before we get out of here. We did start extremely late. I don't know. Maybe we should go back to this format for now. I'm just tired of dealing with
is this guy trying to say that God of War is not a game?
Who the fuck just said that?
Muhammad. It has to be Muhammad. I knew it.
God damn it, Ludwig.
It has to be Muhammad.
Fucking troll.
Hold on. So Muhammad comment and Garuda comment right under him. Okay.
So is the Xbox version, Garuda, but you still have to pay for characters just like you do on the PC version. So stop lying.
Garuda always right behind. They always behind each other.
They always are, yeah.
They have to be the same person.
I'm convinced because Garuda.
I am.
You're not controlling my bitch ass motherfucker.
I am convinced.
One's on a phone and his other persona's on the laptop.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex, have you ever played Guns of Icarus?
That sounds like
it was on PC for the longest time. It was very, very popular on PC like several years ago when it first came out. Like, it was
I don't play
big
popular PC games.
Okay, well, actually, that was probably the wrong person. But anyways, no, Guns of Icarus, though. Guns of Icarus, man.
Are y'all still talking about PC games?
No, I'm making a point.
This is a console peasant podcast. We're not allowed to talk about PC here.
Fuck you, motherfucker. But no, the reason why I bring up Guns of Icarus is because CFDs took the same multiplayer approach with that. Because it's four players was like the limit you could have on like your.
No, it's boring. Okay.
I'm not boring, you fuck.
Okay.
God damn it.
We got our first question. First question.
It is, man.
Ludwig von Gamer said, okay. Why do people like Xbox? Man,
I can give you my honest answer, but I'm not going to.
See, this is what happens. See, this is what happens when you hang out with Alex all the time. Look what you done done to this kid, Alex.
What did I do to him?
Man, now you don't brainwash the guy.
The only reason I like Xbox is Halo for 6 years.
God, you know what creeps me out though, Alex, man, is the fact that like before you went anti-Xbox, you were all for Xbox and shit.
They turned their back on me, so I turned mine to them.
Just like what Nintendo did last gen, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that. It was such a funny transition to see because I witnessed that go down.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I first met you, you fucking hated Sony like a goddamn.
It is what it is, man. If a company is not doing what I want, I will abandon.
You poked fun of me so bad when I first got the PS4. You were calling it dog shit. Remember you did that little voice acting thing with. Remember that little voice thing you did for me? The little skit that I did.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Fast forward 2.5 years later, look at you now. You're fucking. You love Sony and you're anti-Xbox, dude. God damn, motherfucker.
I'm hoping Xbox can do better.
Well, no, I agree.
But,
I agree.
The way they are now, they don't deserve to be loved. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know.
But it was such a hilarious transition, though, man. I was just like, motherfucker went out and bought a PS4.
Not like a lot of these people who will defend their console when they're doing something bad.
You don't do that.
When they do something wrong, I'll abandon them.
Yep. Just like we all did with the Wii U.
Yeah. I don't support losers.
I still remember that day I remember that day though, Alex, man, when me, you, and Real Gamer and a bunch of us at the time, we did that Juice Box podcast I did on my channel. Remember that shit? When we all decided, we all got fed up with Nintendo's bullshit.
Yeah.
That was fucking, that was awesome. I made a lot of haters that day, and I lost a lot of subs too as well.
Hey, well, you missed it. You missed the paper bag.
I was there. I was in the chat, but I just wasn't saying anything when you guys did that, dude, because I was just like, what the fuck are these clowns doing now?
That shit was funny.
That was funny. I don't have mine anymore. I think I threw it out.
Yes, Muhammad, I have played the beta. I mean, in fact, actually, I'm playing the beta right now as we speak.
What, Sea of Trash?
Fuck you. Sea of Thieves, yes.
There's like no question.
God, I hate you sometimes, dude. I swear to fucking God, Alex.
Somebody asked, did anybody play the Sea of Thieves beta? Oh, did you play it, Burr?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
How was it?
I'm having fun with it. Because I know the content that's going to be in there day one that's not in the beta, which obviously the beta did not do that game any justice. Because I actually do a thing called fucking research.
I know they're adding a sea monster, right?
Yeah, the Kraken's in there. Yeah, but that's not the only thing.
The Kraken.
Yeah, the Kraken's going to be in there. There's going to be fucking pirate fortresses that you be able to go there. Everybody be able to fucking get attracted to because of the giant cloud skull in the sky.
That stuff there to try.
No, but what I'm saying is, though, is that every person that I've talked to, when I ask them, right, it's like, yo, what do you think you're going to be doing in Sea of Thieves? All you're going to do is just dig up treasure. I'm like, if that's how I didn't see what you think the game is, you're a fucking idiot.
Like, if that's all they could do in the beta, why wouldn't you assume that's what the game is?
Well, because people don't understand. People don't follow anything. They don't research anything. They've been beta testing all the other fucking things you'll be able to do during the alpha, like the alpha testing phases, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, but the thing is,
but Rare stated during the actual event when the closed beta first launched, they came out and they stated in writing on their website that the Gold Hoarder was going to be the only fucking actual fucking NPC that's in the game that's interactable until launch. The Order of Soul wasn't going to be there. The Merchant wasn't going to be there. You know, because mainly what they were doing with the closed beta was they were basically doing it to see how the servers hold up.
Checking the servers, yeah,
exactly. Which is why they're doing over do what they did 2 back-to-back fucking stress tests, man.
Yeah,
that's all they're doing. But again, like I said, all it takes is just when you type in Sea of Thieves on Google, the answer is right fucking there on the first motherfucking page that Google fucking pulls up for you, dude. And it's just like, what the fuck?
We're not getting really many questions. I guess we're probably about to wrap this bad boy up because I got to. It
has real content. You're just fucking dumb, blind, and stupid there, fucking Dragoon, you son of a bitch. Fuck you, Dragoon. No, I'm kidding, dude.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
I always fuck with Dragoon like that on Twitch.
I guess that's about to close the show for the night. Anybody else have any final thoughts? Yes, I know we started very late.
I got one final thought. Sega sucks. Moving on.
Yeah.
Damn it, I wanted to say it.
God, don't do this. Can we just wrap this up and end it?
Nick's tired, y'all. Let's go.
Fucking Nick. Fucking Nick. Hold on, Nick. Ain't you like 2 hours behind me?
Yeah, it's 8:30 for us.
Yeah, but it's still like
it is.
You're fucking tired?
It is 10:39 where I'm at, and you tired at 8:30.
You
Get
gotta
out.
remember, Nick's an old man.
Let me trigger bear.
Oh, that's right. That's
You
right.
don't
Takes
get
a lot
that
for me to get
young man.
triggered.
You don't get that young man stamina anymore.
cold and dark here. I want to get in my pajamas, go to the blankets, and read comic books. Leave me alone.
There you go. That's what's up.
Fucking nerd.
Fucking nerd.
We're
All right.
a bunch of grown men talking about video games on podcasts, and I'm the nerd.
Damn right, we're all nerds, bitch. Deal with it.
Exposed. All right. I guess we're about to wrap it up because I am getting kind of tired myself. I'm sleepy. I'm just thinking about all that money I'm about to spend tomorrow on unnecessary products. All right. Okay. Next week, we're gonna try to do this again. Not on Friday, Thursday. Hopefully we can have everybody show up to on Thursday. And G-Rock, that motherfucker said he was gonna be here tonight, and all of a sudden he got pulled back to go to work late. And this there was the main reason why I ain't gonna tell him he be talking about this guy. You know, this dude got more excuses than a drunk man going to jail. But yeah, good show. You know, like I say, we're gonna try to be early next week, and we might have to just do this format going forward because this OBS is really pissing me off, and I don't know if I could keep doing that shit. It's just pissing me off.
It's starting to mess up on everybody. So
Yeah,
They
need to update their shit or something.
So maybe I need to try something else to exploit. So I need to try something else because it's just stupid, man. So yeah, I guess after that, just go and get our outros out the way and get the fuck out of here. I'm tired. Start with you, Alex.
All right, what's going on, everyone? ActivesIn here. It's another week of Real Talk with a Real Gamer podcast. Trump's on the warpath to take away your games. School shootings are blamed by video games. Smash Brothers coming to the Switch 2018. You can pretty much bet on that. And the best time to be born is a 90s kid. We'll see you
Amen, brother.
Well, technically you're born in the 80s, but you're a 90s kid. So.
I grew up in the 90s. That's all that matters.
All right. Bar. Go ahead.
The fuck do you want, asshole?
Go your outro. Shit.
My bad. Yo, I'm your boy, Fiddle McMotherfucking Fisto. Thanks for having me on your show.
God damn it. No,
not here, you're not.
How many times we got to go to this bar? You is Bar on this show. Bar.
Fine. I'll do it this way. Fatal.
Fuck you.
Bear. Mephisto. Coming at you. Thank you
No,
very much. I appreciate it. Fuck you, Real. I don't care.
Real. Stop. Let him go.
Thanks for having me on your show. I am the new Messiah of Xbox. Deal with it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Shut up, Nick. All right, Nick. Go ahead. Go ahead. He's already grumpy.
All right, this is Nick from Gamers Incorporated. Remember, my channel is free entertainment.
Oh, damn.
So go ahead and check it out when you can. And no sidebars. Let me just finish.
Actually, I have a question for the chat though. Do our videos still show up in your guys' feed? Because I'm genuinely curious about this. Because I know my views have gone down like crazy. I know Nick's views have gone down like crazy.
I'm sure mine does. They just don't watch mine. They're like, fuck this guy.
I think so. I'm convinced our videos don't show up in the feed anymore.
They probably don't.
Not either. Because I know people who still are monetized and their shit don't show up in my feed either.
Very strange.
That is strange. I don't know. Maybe
it's not strange. YouTube's trying to become a TV service, so they're pushing out all the content creators who don't make them millions of dollars.
Yeah. My views is not.
Get out of here, you waste of space.
Yeah, my views are starting to trip. So yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, your views are always
better than us.
What are you trying to point?
What you say, bro?
Nothing. Go ahead and finish this off, man.
Oh, don't I have better views than your punk ass channel?
Bitch. Hey, I don't know about that.
Yeah, bitch. All right, Dirty.
Yo, this is Dirty. We had a good podcast. I'm out of here.
All right.
Short and sweet. I like that.
Now shut up. Okay. Good podcast.
I love fucking with Real.
Man, you do a good.
Hey, you fuck with me all the time. Fuck you.
But stop playing those dirty ass, garbage ass games. I stop fucking with your ass. And stop calling PC exclusives good games. God damn, they're not good games, Bear. Shut up.
What fucking going on that shit?
Okay, that's it. I'll see you guys later.
Later, dude.
He's gone.
This dude. He's so mad. Okay. Like I said.
He's
All right,
tired, man. He needs a nap or something.
All right, people. Like I say, man, appreciate all y'all coming out supporting your boy Red Game for 27, and we will see y'all next Thursday. All right, guys. Peace out, man.
See ya.